Hello friends, good morning. This is Dr. Janathan Pawar from TC College Baramati. Today we are going to see our last topic as we have already done three topics and we are at the last topic of your syllabus of this semester 3. So in our topic, different topics which we have studied, we have seen introduction of business communication. After that we have seen channels and types of business communication. After that we have seen different types of soft skills, and now we are at the last point of last topic of your syllabus, that is job application letter. So here we are going to see why job application letter is written, what is a way to write job application letter, what are the types of job application letter, and there is a difference between CV, resume and biodata. That also we are going to see in a thorough manner. First of all, let me tell you something about job application letter, why it is written. When you want to write an application letter, there are different reasons to write job application letter. Basically, job application letter is written for the purpose of securing a job or to get a job in different offices and different companies also. So if you want to attain that, if you want to get that particular things, definitely we go for job application letter, and accordingly we write our job application letter. So the main purpose of job application letter is to secure a job. So what should be and how it should be written, that we are going to say in this topic. So friends, if you want to write a job application letter, what sort of precautions should be taken, and what is the best way to write job application letter, that also we are going to discuss in this particular video. So I'm starting with the syllabus. So if you want to write job application letter, first of all you need to understand what is job application letter or application letter. So here is a concept of application letter, a letter that you write to a company or organization when you are applying for a job. Basically, this job application letter is written when you want to apply for the job, when you are in need of a job, and if you want to secure that particular job, you write one letter to a company or for that particular organization where you want to get in. So if you want to get into the job, whatever application letter is written by the candidate for securing a job is called as job application letter. This is very clear from this particular slide, and here we can understand the person who wants to apply for the job and who is applying for the job is called as applicant. And when he will apply, when he is in need of job, then he will apply for the that particular job, and whatever he has written, whatever application he has made for the purpose of job is called as application letter for the job or job application letter. So this one is the concept of job application letter. I hope you people have understood the concept of job application letter thoroughly. Now moving on to the next one, what is an importance of job application letter? So how it is an important aspect. So let me explain you the concept before going for the next part of the job application letter. So understand this, the letter of application is like a personal sales letter because of its task of selling the personality and qualification to the applicant's future employee. So look at this, what they have said. Actually, this job application letter is a letter of sales. Who sells? The person who is going to apply for the job, indirectly or directly. He is selling himself for the purpose of what? For the purpose of job. So if you want to sell yourself, you should have some qualities, you should have to mention certain things in your application. So this is what they have said. Job application letter is actually a personal sales letter that we are writing to the employer to become an employee of his organization, right? So that particular application letter is a sales letter, and that is going to be a become a very important aspect in your personality. If you want to sell your personality to the company, then you need to write one letter to secure a job, that is also called as what? Your personal sales letter. And what will happen if you write this letter to the company? Definitely will be the employee of that particular company or an organization, and you'll be the sellable product in that case. Purpose: there are two different purposes of writing an application letter. One is to secure an interview. If you want to secure, if you want to crack, if you want to pass, if you want to get a success in an interview, then this particular letter is written. And second one, eventually but naturally, if you want to obtain a job, definitely this job application letter is written. So there are two different purposes of writing a letter. Number one is to secure an interview, and number two, to obtain a job. And for these two purposes, job application letter is written, if I'm not wrong. So these are the 2 points behind writing any job application letter to any organization or to any institution or any company. So these are the two. One is to secure an interview, to pass an interview, to clear an interview, and the second one is to obtain a job. So these are the two main purposes behind writing an application letter to any company or any organization. Moving to the next one. So now we are moving towards the main aspect of a job application letter, and that is if there are different parts. If you want to write an application letter, if you want to write an application, if you want to write an application letter or a job application letter, there are different parts. If you want to see that skeleton, if you want to see that structure or format of job application letter, there are so many things. Before going to see this, let me tell you something about, there are two types of job application letters we write. So basically job application letters are divided into two parts. Which are they? One is solicited job application letter, and second one is unsolicited job application letter. Before going to see the format, before going to see the parts of job application letter, let me tell you the concept of solicited, and let me the concept of what? Unsolicited job application letter. So here we have done with two different aspects, and these two different aspects are, first one, solicited means what? Suppose there is one organization who has given an advertisement in the newspaper for getting the employees, and in response of that, if you are applying for that particular job for which the advertisement is made by the company, it means what? Advertisement is published by the company and you are applying according to the advertisement to the company, it becomes solicited application letter. Now the second one is unsolicited job application letter. Here you can see, actually advertisement is not published, but you have applied by keeping in the mind there will be a vacancy in future. So by keeping that vacancy in the mind, you are applied where actually advertisement is not made by the company. And whenever you write such kind of letter to a company without knowing that there is a vacancy, so this kind of letter is called as what? Unsolicited. So in response to the advertisement, it's called as what? Solicited. And when advertisement is not there, still you write one letter to the company, which is called as what? Unsolicited job application letter. So these are the two major types of job application letters which we people have seen. So here we take a break and we are going to see the next video, which is therefore parts of application letters in a thorough manner. So only this much for today's lecture. So stay connected, stay tuned, and thank you very much.